this is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game.
Winning isn't everything, but it's the only thing. In our business, there is no second place. Either you're first or you're last.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready?
And now, the W with Walls and the crew.
Good morning.
Where winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. On 100.1 FM.
Good morning.
And Facebook Live.
Good morning. Right back like we never left. Another Saturday morning with the W Show Kansas City, talking sports and pop culture. If this is your first time checking us out, we appreciate you making us a part of a Saturday morning. Now, put that in your calendar, your Saturday wake up, your whatever you need to do to remind yourself that each and every Saturday morning we're broadcasting on 100.1 FM and social media live, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, or X, or whatever you want to call it. We're there. So at the W Show KC on all social media platforms. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Happy Saturday.
Good morning. How are y'all? I mean, the sun is shining. It's been warm this week. It's a little bit cooler.
August football.
August football.
That's all that matters. It's that time.
Oh, my goodness.
He's on a countdown right now.
I see.
You see, I'm just going to start right now. Let's look at the shirt.
Got it in Vegas. I had to pick myself up after that devastating loss, so.
Well, you got to pick yourself up again this year.
I am.
I say you got the black shirt because y'all losers. Couldn't even get the red one. You had to get the black one.
If I get the red one, that's going to consider death, and we just going to murder y'all. Man. So
oh, my goodness.
Subtle, man.
Oh, my goodness.
I watched that Receivers show.
What'd you think?
I watched it. I just wanted to see the ending.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, because at the beginning, they're like, oh, yeah, we're George Kittle. Oh, we're going to redeem ourselves.
Yeah,
they're going to remember me. I will not forget this.
This is why I told Fox News when I went to Vegas, like, how is it like living in Kansas City as a San Francisco fan? I told him it's just violent. I have to defend myself like Bruce Lee every day.
Man.
Well, you set yourself up when you walked in here with that San Francisco 49er shirt on.
Thank you.
We got a youngster joining us this morning. P-Dub.
What up, guys? What up?
Skateboard.
How are you doing this morning, man?
I'm just tired.
Tired?
I'm playing against the Australian team next week or Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
But I got practice later today, so I'm feeling good right now.
Oh, so you amped up and ready.
Yep.
Okay. And how is it being a 12, almost 13-year-old, man? Like, it's summertime for you. School starts back in a couple weeks. You looking forward to school starting back, or are you just riding the wave?
Just riding the wave. It's something in my path to get to the MLB league. That's where I'm trying to go.
Oh.
I love it. I love the mindset. Great job, parents. Great job.
Pat my own stuff on the back.
Yeah.
So you said you're playing against the New Zealand Australian team tomorrow and Monday. What's going into the preparation for that?
Just got to get my mindset ready. Feeling like I'm going to throw somebody out because I'm a catcher. So got to be like Salvi, got to dot them out. And then I'm going to hit a bomb over the 200 fence.
Okay.
We're going to see what we're going to do.
All right. Speaking into existence.
I love that. I may need to pop up and see this in action.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a part of the journey.
Yeah.
So I can say, I remember when.
Exactly. Exactly.
I was always there. I'm there, man. Right there with your skateboard.
Skateboard P. What do you call you?
Skateboard P.
All right, we got a lot to talk about on today's show. Of course, we're going to dive into a little bit of Patrick Mahomes talk. He is got his 499 rating on Madden. There's some Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes controversy. Tyreek Hill is named number one.
Oh, number one.
In NFL 100 player, top 100 players.
Voted by the players, right?
Voted by the players.
His peers.
We'll dive into that.
His peers.
Friends of the show, Bob Kendrick and the Negro League Baseball Museum. They had some interesting news this week. They're getting $2 million from the MLB and the MLBPA to upgrade their facility. And we'll dive into that, plus a lot more about the Negro League Baseball Museum today as well. The Royals, are they a playoff team? We'll talk about that and a lot more coming up on today's headlines. Let's get to today's headlines.
And now, here are the biggest sports headlines from this week. We bring them to you every Saturday morning on The W with Walls and the Crew on 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
All right, Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, he ties Tom Brady with his fourth Madden 99 rating. Are you guys surprised about that? No?
Saying the guy who was on Madden with him.
Yeah.
He was on the cover. Him and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Together?
Yeah, they each had their own
Gotcha.
cover of Madden. It was supposed to be the curse, and I think Patrick
Did he win it that year?
He won it. That was 2019.
Okay.
Or actually no, that was it 19 Madden he was on the cover of?
I think it was like 2022. 2022,
They didn't win it that year, did they?
Yeah, it is Madden curse.
Well, I'm kind of CMC's on there this year, so
Christian McCaffrey is on there.
It's tough.
Deep sigh.
It's tough.
Yeah, and the thing about this this year's Chiefs team and what they're going through right now, it's kind of like, oh well, they're chasing greatness. They're chasing something that's never been done before in a 3P. That's a lot, you know. And then you get Travis Kelce, who also has the 99 Madden rating. He's the only tight end with 7 of those, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce have to lead this team. They do.
Yeah.
Which is what they've been doing.
Absolutely. I think as long as they continue leading the team, like we'll win another ship.
Well, you guys hyping up all these receivers, like Xavier Worthy, just like you guys hyped up Sky Moore.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think losing L'Jarius Sneed is a big hit, though. All-pro cornerback, handled all the top receivers that you saw on your receiver show. And I don't think that Duffy – I know McDuffie is a great corner or whatever, but having 2 of them, I think that would have helped out because where your offensive players are getting older, your running back, Isaiah Pacheco, this is the first season he hasn't been hurt in the offseason. And with rookie receivers, and I heard that Pat and him are having difficulties finding their rhythm, dropped a lot of incomplete passes on deep balls, whatever. I think that you need that defense to kind of help pick up. So it's going to be interesting to see them go for a 3-peat, but I'm rooting for them not to even make the playoffs. So I think it's going to be a tough year here in Kansas City. Get your pom-poms.
So you talk about you look at the depth chart with this receiver team. And just for a second, we're going to talk Chiefs because that's what we're talking about. But
that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. You think about last year and the receivers that they had. They had a lot of like guys that shoulda, coulda, woulda, but it just didn't happen. And now I feel like, you know how, and Peyton can attest to this, when you move to a new team and you playing against guys that are better than the team that you were on, you step up to that competition. Mm-hmm. You step up to their level to play. And I feel like that's what these guys are going to do, especially you get Rashee Rice. Yeah, they brought in Hollywood Brown, who is a dynamic receiver.
When he's healthy.
When he's healthy, yeah. Mm-hmm. But he's still a dynamic. You have to account for him. And that's what teams didn't have to do is you didn't have to account for McCole at the end of the season last year, which is why he got the touchdown pass. Mm-hmm. You didn't have to account for Justin Watson. You didn't have to account for Sky Moore. And now you do. And so I think that's just gonna help the team.
Browns can't stay healthy.
Oh.
The optimism with you guys in the receiver core has always been like this.
Oh, okay.
You guys let McCole Harmon go away just for him to be let go and traded back. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously he made the catch, but I'm not paying a guy $5-6 million just to make one catch.
Why not?
That catch, it counted.
It won you. What do you do when you start the NFL season? What's your ultimate goal?
To win the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Would you pay $5 million? Let's say you're the 49ers owner. Put a new hat on your head. You're 49ers owner. Would you pay $5 million that you know you're going to win the Super Bowl at the end of the season?
No.
You wouldn't pay $5 million.
Listen, that's not what's going to happen. I'm not talking about you. Because what if he doesn't catch it? Like, I'm not paying a guy. It's the totality of the season, right? You have 17 games plus the playoffs.
And that wasn't my question, though. My question was, if you know that you're going to win the Super Bowl at the end of the season, would you pay $5 million?
It's a trap question, because now you're telling me like I'm supposed to say, yes, of course, I'll pay $10 million or whatever. But the thing is, it's a business, right? Pay you to come to work for these amount of games, and I pay you to produce for this value that I'm paying you.
It's an expectation, right?
At a high level.
Is it an expectation?
If you make one catch.
No. Don't dodge me. Don't dance from my question. Is it an expectation?
To win the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Or to make one catch?
For when you bring in a player, isn't it an expectation for him to produce?
Yes, it's an expectation for him to produce, right? But not to produce in one play in one game.
Okay.
Because now when he comes back for a renegotiation of his contract, he'd be like, hey, I want $6 million. And I'm like, hey, you're going to get $2 million because you made one catch.
Tony,
it was the biggest catch.
A win is a win.
If somebody was going to pay you, or you were going to, if you're on a team and you was like, all right, I'm going to bring in McCole Hardman, but I'm going to pay him $5 million. We're guaranteed to win a Super Bowl. Would you do it?
Yeah, if we guaranteed to win a Super Bowl, heck yeah, here you go.
Would you pay your player $5 million to win a Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's the goal. You got to win a Super Bowl.
Hey, Mike, why don't you like the Kansas City Chiefs? Because it's the fans.
So what my point was, it's worth it. It was worth it.
In hindsight.
Okay.
All
right. It was worth it.
I mean, you also got, you guys got Marquise Hollywood Brown. You know how many catches he had last year?
How many did he have?
51.
Mm-hmm.
How many yards he caught?
On an injured with Kyler Murray.
This is his third team.
Okay.
We're not gonna get to no other topics today. We're gonna keep going back and forth.
So the Chiefs posted a cool video of Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce getting their Madden 99 Club Awards. Let's check it out.
Patrick Mahomes, 99. Woo! Let's go.
Hey Patrick, Eli Manning here. On behalf of EA Sports and Madden, I want to congratulate you on being part of Madden 99 Club for the 4th time.
Let's go.
It's an incredible accomplishment on a long list of incredible repeat accomplishments. I mean, 2 MVPs, 3 Super Bowls, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 4 99 clubs. You know, you could save 1 award for the rest of the league. Among all the stats and achievements, I think the coolest one is that you're everybody's favorite quarterback to actually play Madden with. You're like a cheat code.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's hard to get something for the guy who has won everything, but we sent over a custom gift kit to help celebrate your 99 club honor. Best of luck this season, and congrats again.
That's my man Eli right there. So what did I get? I got the Xbox controller, which I actually need another one, so that's good for me. I like the golf theme too. This is sweet right here. That's it right there. 99. Then I got a couple golf balls, which I will lose very fast. T-mark, dude, that is sick. Ball mark right here. And then that's what I'm talking about right there, baby. The gold putter, are you? Yep, handicap's going down. I'm for sure using this. Dude, that is sick. I'm Patrick Mahomes, and I'm excited to be in the Madden 2025 99 Club.
Whatever.
That was sweet. What y'all think about that?
Love that. Love that for him.
Mm-hmm.
Claps, snaps.
So you know what I'm doing?
He's a new controller is because he threw a controller in the wall.
Really?
You think that's why?
Yeah, I think he threw it at the wall.
That's why listen, they don't call it Madden anymore. They call it Mad.
All right, let's see Travis Kelce's award.
I know what those gold 99s mean.
Travis, Eli Manning here. I wanted to congratulate you on your 3rd Madden 99 club. The game has never seen anything like you, Travis. Over the last 10 seasons, you've averaged a 96 Madden rating. Your lowest career rating was a 73, and that's before you even played a down in the NFL. For context, my lowest Madden rating was a 72, and that's after 15 seasons and 2 Super Bowls. We know your manual is full of hardware, but we still wanted to commemorate this honor and the season you had, so we sent over a custom gift kit. Good luck this season. Here's to the next 99 club.
How about it, Eli? The golden mic. I think I know what this is going to be used for. Little new news, everybody. 99 yet again. This thing is sweet. Always an honor. Always an honor. I don't even know what to say. Got the Xbox controller. 101 and you got the... And thank you, EA Sports. Always an honor to be a part of the 99 Club. Now I just got to go prove that I am 99 worthy. I'm Travis Kelce, and I'm proud to be a part of the Madden 2025 99 Club.
What y'all think about that?
Good for him. That's cool. Yeah. I like that. I like the kit.
I don't think Travis even plays Madden. And one,
he plays.
He plays?
Yeah.
I thought they would have gave him like a Taylor Swift like album set or whatever.
Nah, man.
Secondly,
that would be disrespectful.
You know what? When the Swifties
I'm a Swiftie. I love Taylor Swift.
Okay.
But
not too much on my girl. No,
what I do though is when I play against the Chiefs on Madden,
I
raise all my team's attributes up and I just smash them every time.
Oh my goodness.
But you still lose though.
But they still lose to the computer. All right, Tyreek Hill becomes the first receiver to be named the number 1 player in the NFL. So for the first time ever, the number 1 player in the NFL, as voted on by his teammates, is a wide receiver.
His peers, the whole NFL.
Yeah.
So when I saw this as a topic that we were going to discuss today, what do they go by? Especially since everybody in the league in different positions. So
it's everybody in the league,
yeah.
And they send it around to all of the players. Like, all right, vote on your, top 100. And so most of the time they'll pick the correct people to be.
Oh, he's not correct.
I just don't think for Tyreek Hill to, and this is taking Mahomes Chiefs fandom out of the picture.
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You get a guy Mahomes who won the Super Bowl, and we just talked about it. Questionable receivers. His team, his offense was trash last year.
Yeah.
Even going into the Super Bowl, they didn't play a good game. The defense held that team down.
Didn't they have like the most number of drops last year or something?
He did.
Like that? Yeah.
He did. Yeah,
So,
and you get a guy that willed his team to victory, and he's unquestionably the best player in the league.
So you're talking about because they won the Super Bowl, he deserves number 1, right?
No, just because of what he did during the regular season. Like, they wouldn't have won if it wasn't for Patrick Mahomes.
So let's talk about what Tyreek Hill did.
Okay.
1,799 yards. He was going for greatness, right?
Yeah.
He missed 4 games. Now think about if he didn't miss 4 games. He could have had 2,000 yards easily and would have made history as a receiver.
Yeah.
He still made history. 1,800 yards, 13 touchdowns, missed 4 games, and he has another receiver. He had 2 receivers on the other team. I mean, on the other side of the ball with Jalen Waddle and I can't remember, Cedric Wilson. And they had A-Chain and Mostert. Right? And he still had 1,700 yards.
Here's the thing about that.
Yards.
You look at what was the last game of the season that the Miami Dolphins played last year? We all remember it.
Yeah, it was a game against us.
I remember it being like negative 20 degrees, and the ice dome is what they called it, where people lost fingers. I think somebody passed away because of this, whatever. Like, now put that scenario
now.
in. Now I'm saying what I'm saying is that was cold conditions, right? And obviously you have to play in any conditions to be in the game.
Didn't they play him in Germany?
They played him in Germany too.
And they still got cooked.
They still got. Say that one more time.
They still got cooked.
I see why y'all.
There's no.
Now.
But you know what, Mike? He tried to bring up all the bad stuff. People lost. My thoughts and prayers. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But they still lost.
Tyreek Hill made history last year.
He cost his team.
And he could have broke the record for most receiving yards.
In Germany. He cost his team in Germany.
He had the fumble.
Yeah, the fumble. By who?
Trent McDuffie.
He did.
And then Brian Cooks ran it back. I remember the play.
Yeah.
High step in the yeah. I lost money.
So the best team in the league. When has Patrick cost his team? Oh, okay.
Man,
or best player in the league. I'm sorry, best player in the league.
CMC should have been number 1.
Okay. All right.
21
and I would have a better argument for that.
Okay, but 1,800 yards receiving?
Yeah.
That's a lot of yards.
Hey, all I gotta say is Pat had terrible receivers. Kadarius Toney had butter fingers.
Tua, I can't pronounce. Is his quarterback? He's not the greatest quarterback. Think about if Tyreek Hill was on you guys' team now. You wouldn't be talking about drops. We're talking about somebody receiving 2,200 yards with 16 touchdowns.
Well, he is not on our team anymore.
Yep, he's gone. See you later.
Yeah. All right, but there's a lot of on Twitter going back and forth of people just saying, "Oh, well, how is he the number 1 player in the league?" Followed by him, you have Lamar Jackson, who won MVP. He was a good argument.
Pass.
He did. He had. He has his own argument. And Patrick is 4th.
Number 4. Well, Justin Jefferson is number 18, which is I think because he got injured. Michael Parsons is 17, I believe.
Yeah. Travis Kelce's 9.
Yeah. Josh Allen is 12.
Chris Jones is 6.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the highest paid defensive players. You should be. Here's the thing about it, and we can move on here in just a second, but you're getting all these high paid guys. They should be at the top of the list. if you're a high paid guy in your respective position, you shouldn't be 16th or 19th or top 50.
So Kirk Cousins was the highest paid quarterback at some point. Jordan Love is the highest paid quarterback right now.
That's what I'm saying.
So should he be?
That's what I'm saying. No, man, that's my argument. It's like,
That's
why
your
are these
argument?
guys getting paid all this money? And
So they should be the highest paid.
You should.
That's not how the football market goes. It's just next man up with the paper.
Yeah. All right. The Negro Leagues Baseball Museum is gearing up for a state-of-the-art makeover. On Thursday, the MLB and the MLBPA Youth Development Foundation announced a $2 million grant for the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. Now, the grant will go to help support $30 million campaign to build a new 30,000 square foot home for the new museum. And the facility will incorporate the latest technology and build upon legacy and tell the stories of the Negro Leagues and their players.
I'm excited for this.
I am.
I think in the past couple of years, what they've done over there and how they've kind of propelled the history of Negro League baseball, I think it's like extremely exciting. I know we've had these conversations, but I think it gives something for the youth to be excited again. And you can probably speak to this as well, but I feel like especially for our brown and black kids, it's almost like baseball, what? Huh? Yeah. Because they're not exposed to it. But I think having something exciting, something to look forward to, again, is going to spark interest again in baseball, because they're able to see like what our people did. So I'm excited for it. I can't wait.
I've seen the new building.
Have you?
It looks tough.
Okay.
Looks nice. It's really big. It's like 3,000 square feet. It's nice. I'm gonna be excited to visit there.
Yeah.
And you spend a lot of time at the Negro League Museum. What could they do in this new facility to, I guess, bring people, youth to check it out, to want to go there and say, hey, I want to go and check out the new Negro League Baseball Museum?
One thing I think they should do, they should add like a place where you can play MLB The Show and the storylines. That would be a good ad. I would go down there just to play that.
That'd be.
I would say something else they could probably add, if they could take a page out of the college basketball experience and give them an opportunity, putting in like a batting cage or somewhere for people to practice catching and throwing. I think that would be amazing.
Yeah.
And maybe if y'all do this, I just need a percentage.
Just
a
little
bit.
Like a hologram batting cage with Satchel Paige pitching to you.
That'd be dope.
That would be
and like reels, like, when you go to the college basketball experience and you go to other places, you see the history. I don't see too much visual other than the statues and the things that are there in the memorabilia. But shout out to Mr. Kendricks. He's been a part of our life since we was, Peyton's age, whatever. For him to take, the Negro Leagues and build it up to this, whatever, and get the funding that's needed and give the exposure. And I think he has the #1 podcast, I believe, for a while, Black Diamond or so, for a couple of years. So to get that type of publicity is real nice. And I'm real excited for the city that I grew up in.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's a movement. It's gonna be a movement.
I saw that you mentioned like Satchel Paige. They have a batting cage. There's two different ones. So there's one in I think it's China. They have where there's actually like you can choose your pitcher. And it's an actual like video screen, but they have a small hole, and the pitcher actually throws. He goes through his windup, throws the ball, and it comes out through the hole. And they can throw change ups and everything, but it's a batting cage. Normally you see the machine and the arm going down, but they have that. And then in Texas, they opened up one in Houston. We went, when was that, 2 years ago? And they have it where they have a huge screen and the ball pops up out of the floor. You're able to hit it, and you can choose any stadium in the world that you want. You're able to, like, it's a home run type. It's kind of like Topgolf, but for baseball.
Yeah.
And you hit the live ball out to the screen, and it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I think the more that they just continue to expose, because for males, like, obviously, like, you can make it to the pros. It's not a whole lot you can do as a softball player, unfortunately. And that was kind of like why I kind of dwindled out of it. Because I was like, I knew I couldn't make a life out of this.
Yeah.
But I think the more that they do expose the youth, the more they'll want to play.
Yeah. What got you to want to play softball?
My parents.
Really?
My father played. My mom still plays. She'll be 64 next month.
Oh, wow.
And she still travels to like Arizona and Las Vegas, and I mean, she's proud to bring home her medals and trophies and all
What
of that.
position she play?
Mom plays right now. She plays first base.
Okay. She can
field?
catch. She got that glove.
She got that glove, and I have the family glove. It got tally on it, but she was my coach, so I could play every position. I did not like playing catcher though. It was a lot of equipment, man.
It's a doozy in the heat. Catcher.
But I pitched. I played first base, and then when I went to college, I played right field.
Okay.
So, but yeah, my parents are who got me into it. They grew up playing it, so exposure.
Nice. All right, since we're talking baseball, the Royals, they beat the Detroit Tigers on the road yesterday with their 5th straight game and winning their 5th straight game. They're trending to have one of the best records since 2015 that they've had. 2015, I believe they won 95 games. Of course, they won the World Series then. They're currently 4th best team in the whole American League with a record of 62-49 behind the Cleveland Guardians, who are in first place. Also, the Orioles and Yankees are ahead. They're 6 games back out of first place. Is this a playoff team? Peyton, I'll start with you because you're Royals through and through.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they can make it. What I want to have is maybe the Royals make it, and then like the Yankees. That's the 2 I want to make it.
Okay.
This is what happens when you spend money. For years, the Royals never spent any money. They didn't spend any money in 2015. They just got lucky with a couple players in the draft, Salvi, Eric Hosmer.
Mm-hmm.
They spent some money. I see they even traded for a guy inside the American League from Texas that has like a 1.76 ERA against AL Central. So they're preparing themselves against their competition to go forward. Now, this would be great for the city because when baseball is good in Kansas City, it's phenomenal. I think it's even better when the Chiefs are winning Super Bowls or whatever. But this is the first year, I think, or second year under the new owner.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully they take this blueprint of spending money and trying to keep up with the Dodgers, the Yankees, because Baltimore has a good farm system and the trades that they made with the Manny Machado, and they got all those players, and see how that's working out. Hopefully they can spend some money and stay competitive throughout the years.
They want that new stadium. They better keep winning.
And here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. You mentioned the money part of it. In 2015, they didn't really have to spend any money. They had you mentioned Osmer, you mentioned Salvi, you had Lorenzo Cain, you had your Dyson, you had left fielder. You had a bunch of guys Alex Gordon. You had a bunch of guys that came up through that farm system, all playing together. And I think that was their philosophy at that point. David Glass, that was one of his last years in the ownership before he sold. But now I think they're kind of doing the same thing. You have a lot of these young guys. You got Bobby Witt Jr., who's becoming, I know we talked about this a lot. He's becoming a star in front of our eyes. I mean, he was one shy of tying the home run derby this year.
Who did he lose to?
Teoscar Garcia.
From what team?
Or no, Teoscar Hernandez. Dodgers.
Yeah, from the Dodgers. The oldest to win the home run derby. You know I'm a Dodger fan, so I just had to, you guys give me all this Chief flag, so I had to stick.
You know what? We need to reconsider who we bring to the table.
What were you going to say?
My auntie's a Dodgers fan.
She knows it. See, that's good. See?
But she's only a Dodgers fan because of Jackie Robinson. So.
And listen, Jackie Robinson and The Sandlot is why I became a Dodger fan. Those are the first things that I saw. That movie that came out about Jackie Robinson making the MLB, and I'm like, oh, okay. So, there's some history.
Yeah. But you just think about the youth that they have now, the movement, other than Salvi, which hopefully he can stay around a year or so more. But I feel like they're able to do something.
Yeah.
You got Bobby Witt Jr., who's only 24 years old, and he's leading his team.
Back in the day, the Royals was that team that had this farm system for the Major League Baseball.
Yeah, that's true.
They brung up some players. I can't remember his name offhand, and they'll just trade them. We had a couple center fielders that they traded or whatever to like the Yankees and bigger teams or so. Johnny Damon went to Boston.
Yep.
We had these players, and we were just preparing them to go to the major leagues.
It was vice versa across the street with the Chiefs. You always get the older guys that are always Joe Montana, Marcus Allen.
San Francisco, Ellis Burback, Marcus Allen. Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. Coming up, we'll talk about the new statue honoring Kobe and Gianna Bryant unveiled outside of Crypto Arena. We'll be right back. This is the W Show.
You're tuned in to the W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Come spin with us, Kansas City. KC We Spin 360 is the coolest 360 video spinner experience for events. KC We Spin 360 is taking it to the next level. The 360 video spinner platform rental will be the life of the party. Everyone will be talking about their 360 video experience while bragging about it on their social media pages. The captivating slow motion and reverse effects will have your guests feeling like celebrities. The KC We Spin 360 video spinner can capture slow-mo videos, GIFs, and boomerangs from every angle. Specializing in corporate events, weddings, social gatherings, bar bat mitzvahs, school events, and fundraisers, KC We Spin 360 can be found online at kcwespin360.com. Come spin with us, Kansas City.
Your loved ones matter the most. Take the burden away by pre-planning personal arrangements that fit you and your family perfectly. Golden Gate Funeral and Cremation Services will be here to comfort your family and take special requests. Plan and feel confident your loved ones will be less stressed and can console each other in their time of need. We will be here when you need us at 816-231-GATE or visit kcgoldengate.com. Exchanging your grief for a golden experience.
Football fans, you can't spell gate without Gates, and great tailgates start with Gates sauces and seasonings. Named synonymous with mouth-watering tailgates. When you make your list of tailgate essentials, add Gates sauces and seasonings to that list. Spice up your tailgate experience with that unmistakable great taste. Available in 4 tantalizing flavors: classic, sweet, mild, and hot. Find it at your local grocer, and if you don't see it, ask for it. Visit GatesBarbecue.com to purchase any of the great sauces and seasonings. Great tailgates start with Gates.
You're tuned in to the W with Walls and the Crew. Winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
To interact with our show, use hashtag talk about it, and we'll talk about whatever topic you want. All right, so new statue in LA honoring Kobe and Gianna Bryant was unveiled earlier this week, and it's the second of 3 statues honoring Kobe. The statue is located right outside of the Los Angeles Kings statue, right next to the Los Angeles Kings statue outside of Lakers downtown LA Arena, and it's pretty dope. It's a really dope statue.
I saw it. It is really dope. It's just still a sad story, man.
Yeah,
like real sad.
Yeah.
I saw the first one when his fingers like this up in the air.
Yeah.
So I got this jersey because it was Lakers night.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like Mamba, a Cobra looking type jersey. It was really cool. It was really cool to see. It had like all his stats on the side and stuff like that. Had his name. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's one thing about LA is they love their athletes. They love their athletes. They love their folks. Like, and they'll ride for them. And for them for the Lakers to not only put 2 but 3, I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
I think that the love, after his passing, you hear all these stories. Like, you heard the story about it wasn't Tim Thomas. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's from Philly. They played together, but he played in the NBA. He said his house was on fire. He said he talked to Kobe. Kobe put him up in one of his houses, and then him and his family went to a restaurant, and came with the bill. And he said, "Nah, Kobe took care of it all." Just like the same story with Chandler Parsons. But to go what you were saying about how sad it is, we're huge Kobe fans.
Yeah.
And so I always have these arguments going back and forth on who's the better player, him or LeBron. But when you hear about the person that he was, and then, we talk about Kobe, but as parents, and I have a daughter, I'm just thinking about that moment, when you're with your daughter and other people or whatever, because we always mention Kobe, but you got to understand, like when I see his older kids, his younger daughter playing basketball, you're thinking like that whole piece of their family that's missing, and how she lit up a room with her smile, and you hear about the stories about how competitive she was, and what her life was going to be. And I think we forget that because, obviously Kobe was his own entity or whatever, man. But, like them posting all those pictures and those murals. I think you guys been to LA a couple times, and they're planted all over the city or whatever. I believe keeping that legacy alive and continue talking about them, and hopefully that breathes some life into his younger kids so they can keep going and they can get things, this time frame, whatever. But shout out to LA. You show love, you get love back, and I love what they're doing, and I hope they keep doing it. Yeah. I think every city should do it.
Yeah, me too. All right, female boxer leaves ring in tears after losing to a rival who failed a gender test. So an Italian boxer, Angela Carini, broke down in tears after she abandoned her fight against an Algerian Iman Khalif after 46 seconds in the fight. It sparked a huge controversy in the Olympics. So there's 2 women who currently fight against other women in the Olympics, but they, have, I believe, the XY chromosomes, which makes them, also a man. And so there's huge controversy about, folks calling them, saying that they're really men fighting in the women's category, and they were already banned in the world championships. And so, yeah, they're fighting in the Olympics.
This is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And you had, I guess, last year, so they were both disqualified world championships with the International Boxing Association. And it's just, it's a wild deal that's online right now.
I wonder what is it going to take? Like, what if this person was to strike the other boxer in the head, fatal blow, paralyzing? Like, would that wake up, the sport? Like, hey, we can't do this because it's not only unfair in some sense, but it's detrimental to the person's health.
Yeah.
Because obviously, with that XY chromosome comes extra testosterone, extra strength.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's a touchy subject. Dave Chappelle, if you talk about it or so, it's this put them in the grave, kind of bury him thing or whatever. But should they have their own category?
No, I don't think so. I feel like you knew what you were stepping in the ring to do. You knew what you know who your opponent is. Like, you trained for this for what, 4 years? You know who your opponent is. Like, if it's the first fight, you know who your opponent is. It's like, all right, well, I know my opponent was banned already from, world championships, or disqualified from world championships for whatever reason, having an XY chromosome. And then she said, 46 seconds into the fight, I didn't expect to get hit that hard. So I think it's just, you know what you sign up for.
You train for 4 years though, and you don't know until you know.
Yeah.
This is what they look for. They have 4 years to train for that one moment, and then it's done in 46 seconds because, of course, you're thinking because of whatever reason that it's not going to be a powerful blow. It's not going to be this, or maybe, I can somehow, win, and then you get struck. I don't know. Hopefully they'll change the rules. Hopefully they can figure out something.
Yeah.
Because if this goes down, it's just going to be somewhat, I think, of a bad trend in the eyes of the sport, especially boxing.
Another trend that's getting a lot of highlights over social media is Flav and Alexis Ohanian. They helped out to pay an Olympic discus thrower, Veronica Fraley. They helped her pay her rent after she posted on social media that she's an Olympian getting ready to compete and she can't even pay her rent.
Flavor Flav is like the ultimate hype man.
Yes.
Isn't he like the hype man for the water polo? I just feel like Flavor Flav is
I just feel like yelling out Flavor Flav.
I wanted to as well, but I'm glad you did it before I did. But I mean, like, shout out to Flavor Flav.
Yeah. Veronica posted on Twitter, I compete in the Olympics tomorrow and I can't even pay my rent. My school sent about 75% of my rent while they pay football players who haven't won anything. Crying face emoji. Enough to buy cars and new homes.
I used to make that. Well, not about paying rent, but just the video. No, I used to. I like remember writing the president of the college I went to, the university I went to, because I needed to go home early, I think, and my teacher didn't want to let me take the final. I was like, if it was a basketball player, y'all always give them.
And what happened? How'd that go?
She went on.
I went home. I mean, I got a B in the class only because I didn't take the final.
You said a B or a D?
A B as in boy, but I could have had an A as in apple.
Yeah, and so Flavor Flav posted on Twitter to respond to her message. I got you. DM me and I'll send the payment today, so you don't have to worry about it tomorrow. And I'm gonna be rooting for you tomorrow. Let's go, Flavor Flav. Also said just DM'd you. I got you. Then Alex Ohanian joined in and he said, "Come on now, I'll split it with you, Flavor Flav." Then Alex Ohanian posted a few minutes later the payment that he sent to Veronica, which was $7,760, and he posted America with a flag emoji and gold medal emoji.
Send him a DM
hey,
too.
Flavor Flav, I'm an Army veteran, and I too cannot pay my rent. America, help a vet out.
So Flavor Flav went on to say that she has enough money now to pay her rent for a year.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
What's his handle?
It'd be like Flavor Flav, send me some money so I can buy some new baseball equipment.
What, to send you money for what?
So I can buy some new baseball equipment. I'm an upcoming baseball player.
America, you got America.
America.
All right, since we're on the topic of Olympics and athletes getting paid, let's talk about how much athletes make in the Olympics right now.
Okay.
So here's some of the payouts for the Olympians, starting with Hong Kong. So if you win a gold medal and you're playing for Hong Kong, how much you think? Just take a wild guess. How much you think people from Hong Kong get to win a gold medal?
Men or women?
Gold medals, whoever.
I think the men are getting like 174,000, 180. Women are getting half of that.
All right, so for a gold medal, men or women, you get $768,000 American dollars in Hong Kong if you win gold. If you win silver, you get $384,000, and if you win bronze, you get $192,000. Where do you think America ranks in that payment? Yes.
Well, considering that she couldn't pay her rent.
Well, she didn't win anything yet.
She didn't win anything. That was from her college.
Yeah. You got to win first.
I mean, I feel like they need a stipend or something. A per diem.
So you got a loan?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's that, though.
Peyton, what you think they get as American win gold medal?
$1,000 since you can't pay her rent.
All right, so United States Olympian and win a gold medal, they get $38,000. Silver medal, $23,000, and a bronze medal, a whopping $15,000.
Dang.
$38,000 to win a gold medal, compared to $768,000 in Hong Kong. So, and just in comparison, there's some other countries in there. So Singapore, you get $745,000 for gold. Indonesia, you get $300,000. Israel, you get $271,000. The Czech Republic, they get $250,000. Malaysia, $216,000. Spain, $102,000. France, $87,000. South Korea, $45,000. And then you have up under the U.S., you have Japan, $32,000. Poland, $25,000. Germany, $22,000. Australia, a whopping $13,000.
That's why all the basketball players with dual citizenship, they go back
Mm-hmm.
to they at least. I don't even got to get gold.
Steve, you know what we got to do now?
What's that?
We got to become Hong Kong female boxers.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
On that note, we're going to take a quick break. Yes. Coming up, we're going to get to our Hater 11 segment. We'll be right back. This is the W Show.
You're tuned in to the W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Come spin with us, Kansas City. KC We Spin 360 is the coolest 360 video spinner experience for events. KC We Spin 360 is taking it to the next level. The 360 video spinner platform rental will be the life of the party. Everyone will be talking about their 360 video experience while bragging about it on their social media pages. The captivating slow motion and reverse effects will have your guests feeling like celebrities. The KC We Spin 360 video spinner can capture slow-mo videos, GIFs, and boomerangs from every angle. Specializing in corporate events, weddings, social gatherings, bar bat mitzvahs, school events, and fundraisers, KC We Spin 360 can be found online at kcwespin360.com. Come spin with us, Kansas City.
Your loved ones matter the most. Take Take the burden away by pre-planning personal arrangements that fit you and your family perfectly. Golden Gate Funeral and Cremation Services will be here to comfort your family and take special requests. Plan and feel confident your loved ones will be less stressed and can console each other in their time of need. We will be here when you need us at 816-231-GATE or visit kcgoldengate.com. Exchanging your grief for a golden experience.
Football fans, you can't spell gate without Gates, and great tailgates start with Gates sauces and seasonings. Named synonymous with mouth-watering tailgates. When you make your list of tailgate essentials, add Gates sauces and seasonings to that list. Spice up your tailgate experience with that unmistakable great taste. Available in 4 tantalizing flavors. Classic, sweet, mild, and hot. Find it at your local grocer, and if you don't see it, ask for it. Visit GatesBarbecue.com to purchase any of the great sauces and seasonings. Great tailgates start with Gates.
You're tuned in to The W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
Remember to interact with our show. Use hashtag talk about it, and we'll talk about whatever topic you want. We have a talk about it today from Sean Hughes on social media. He sent us a post that said, which Olympic sport do you think you guys would medal in?
Which Olympic sport do I think I would medal in? We're talking about like today's time or like back in the day's time?
I don't know. Sean, what do you mean? He said, he just said which was, so I'm guessing now.
High jump.
High jump right now?
Yeah, they tried to get me to do track and field back
really?
In high school or whatever. I wish I would have done it if I would have known, giving out a little bit of money or whatever. But I gave that Earl Manigault speech. I play basketball all year long.
Yeah.
All year long, coach. I don't know nothing about no track and field. Yeah, I think it'd be high jump or like the 200 meters.
Okay.
I mean, it would have to be, well, never mind, because it's not an Olympic sport. Softball's not an Olympic sport.
Right.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
No, it's
They got
it's
3-on-3 basketball. They don't have softball.
Yeah. That was another reason why I didn't want to. I was like,
no.
Nothing for me.
Peyton, about you?
I think I got track or swimming.
Swimming.
Beat Michael Phelps.
Okay. If I could choose a sport and like learn, I think I would go for. I wish I knew how to flip, be a gymnast.
That's hard.
I was watching it like, dang.
Yeah.
They good.
For me, I think it would, like, if I'm thinking right now, I'd do like the hurling, where you got the little brush out there. Give me the little brush. Or like we saw the guy, the shooting. Where you saw the guy that came out there with his hand in his pocket. He just had the little gun. Yeah.
In his mouth.
That would have to be me. Like, give me like something that's easy.
They thought he was gonna switch hands, go like this.
How about this? Breakdancing.
I can't dance, so
That's an Olympic sport.
yeah.
Do you guys know that trampolining?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Olympic sport?
I saw that.
Speaking of the shooting, why isn't America like getting gold at that? We all tough on guns and we all, got guns in America, but we not medaling in the shooting competition.
It's a difference. Like most of the time you get it's different. Most of those guys that own a lot of guns don't go out and actually like practice shooting.
Some special forces guys.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you're in the military, I mean, you have to shoot like that, But otherwise, it's like, all right, I just own all these guns. I'm not going to actually shoot for a competition. Yeah, but you have a bunch of, surfing, badminton, weightlifting, water polo, ice hockey, alpine skiing.
3-on-3 men's basketball.
You know what I used to want to do? When Cool Runnings came out, the bobsled.
I remember.
I was like, man, I can do that. Just sitting there, all I gotta do is move
With
my
John
head.
Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool Runnings made Olympic bobsledding like cool.
I wish cheerleading was an Olympic sport.
Really?
I'll be a part of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to our header 11 second.
Hate it. It's that time for Love It or Hate It. Hate it. If we love it, we talk about it. If we hate it, we move on.
All right. First up for our sneakers of the week. This week's kind of, I don't really know about this week. You have the Air Jordan 6 Olympic Jays. I mean, they're white and blue, white navy. Those are cool.
I like the Nike Dunk Lows, 49er colors.
How about the Nike Dunk Low strawberry waffles? You like those? No.
They look like 49er colors from here, so I like them.
This slide.
And I put that on this. Mind you, this is our first time we've had a heel on our sneakers of the week. So it's debut for a heel.
Oh, okay.
So the Mischief flopped heel.
That's what you found?
So this is Bobby Althoff, the podcaster. She came out with she had a collab with Mischief, the brand.
Now.
Yeah.
I think I could just flip a flip flop and then slide it up my foot and put another flip flop on the bottom of my foot. And I think
tape it.
Yeah,
there you go.
But these are actual heels though.
She's making her own.
We'll get to a full picture of that in just a second. But what about the Adidas Fear God Athletic Sesame Carbons?
They look like some Yeezys.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they look like some Yeezys.
Yeah, the Fear Gods, they've really stepped up their game. Now those are going for about $400 on social media right now. So they're a fun shoe.
Yeah,
I like the all black ones.
Fun to look at.
They look like some Air Forces.
All right, now here's the picture of Bobby Althoff and wearing the Mischiefs.
She has really come up in this world.
She has.
Girl, you like it. I love it.
Now, what if you had some of those? Because they're slides, right? What if you had some of those with like, how their women are wearing more of the cotton joggers that they look like sweatpants. I mean, they look like sweatpants, but they're like dress type.
So now we have a slide heel to go with the athleisure.
Yeah. What do you think about that? I thought long about this,
Let me see this. I don't have my glasses or my contacts in, and I just need to get up, and I just don't think this is it.
No.
That pickleball outfit with that.
There you go. Pickleball outfit.
Pickleball outfit.
Like, if I'm trying to be comfortable, I just don't think this is the comfort level.
Show up to the pickleball match with that. They're going to be like, oh, she got it.
My ankle is going to roll and everything.
But cute doing it, though. Boom. Wow.
But Bobby girl, if that is you like it, I love it.
All right. Moving on in our Hate It or Love It segment. So we have the pickleball, since we're talking pickleball, is now a high school varsity sport. Hate it or love it.
I love that.
Hey, man, listen. I wish they had these things when I was in high school.
I do wish that as well.
Dominated.
So the Montgomery County Public School System in Maryland announced that all 25 high schools will offer pickleball as a varsity sport beginning this fall semester.
What county?
Montgomery County. So that's in Maryland. Yeah.
I like pickleball. Like,
now, if they put it in Prince George County, then they expand it to all people.
Yeah.
But you're going to have pickleball going around, people buying pickleballs. You're going to be like, where are all these kids come from? We're getting these pickleball stuff from.
And it's wild because you mentioned the kids. This was, to me, an older person's sport. People that had more mature and moved from tennis onto, a smaller court and something that was a little easier than tennis. Yeah. So now it's like everybody's getting into it.
Mm-hmm. I wish I did have this opportunity when I was in high school.
Yeah.
To be young again. Take advantage of it, Peyton.
So we need you to play pickleball too, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, I got you. Baseball, pickleball, swimming. Track.
All of it.
All the things. All the things.
The NIL deal.
We're talking NIL deals. Longhorns, Isaiah Bond and Michael Taffy, they signed NIL deals with the Lamborghini dealership in Austin. So Lamborghini Austin announced Thursday that two players were selected as the dealership's 2024 NIL partners. So the duo was selected due to their strong academic achievements, community leadership, and success on the football field. Notice how they put the success on the football field last.
Student athlete. Okay.
Student athlete.
They
posted. Now it had to come with a video. They posted a promo video for this. Let's check it out.
They're freshmen, right?
So there's the video of them, getting their Lamborghinis. One had the car, one had the truck. So
gotta go truck.
If you had a choice as an athlete, would you go car or truck? If Lamborghini was like, hey, which one do you want?
Does it even matter?
It's a Lamborghini.
No. All right, I'm going with the car. I mean, classic. Gotta go with the car.
Hey, truck, you be like, hey, there goes somebody with a Lamborghini truck.
On campus.
On campus. I'm going with the car because I don't want too many people riding with me, because when you have too many people, money dwindles.
Yeah. All right, Paige Buchers is reportedly signs an NIL deal with Women's Basketball League Unrivaled. So UConn women's basketball star Paige Buchers is signing an NIL deal with Unrivaled Basketball per the Athletic Sham Sharnia. So Buchers will be the first NCAA player to join the 3-on-3 league, which would take place during the WNBA offseason. Also, Buchers is the latest big name to join Unrivaled, which is founded by WNBA stars Breanna Stewart and Nafisa Collier, and will include 6-figure salaries for players. Players, including Buchers, will also receive ownership equity in the league.
That sounds like a really nice deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's owned by some WNBA players.
It's owned by WNBA players.
Their own income.
Here's my thing about this. We all heard when Ice Cube, who owns the Big Three, had made the offer for Caitlin Clark to join the Big Three, and it went crazy.
Yeah, it was worldwide.
Yeah, and so I feel like they have trying to ride that wave a little bit and start their own Big Three for a women's league. So,
I mean, hey, they gonna need some.
It's always good to trace your greatness.
Yeah.
That 3x3 team, Olympic team, need a little help.
Yeah.
You know.
They did. I saw that they lost.
They had Rick Barry's son.
Yeah. But the women's team lost too.
Yeah, both teams lost.
Next they're gonna have Angel Reese.
They gotta have Angel Reese. I know she's part owner of another league as well, but I mean
Soccer, right?
Soccer league.
Okay.
Yep.
Like that's the NIL deal. I'm just like, this makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like this has longevity.
Yeah.
Take the money and make it more.
And she's in her 5th year of school, so she's still making NIL as well, just staying in college.
Mm-hmm. So
keep your money while you can.
Yes.
Yep. Speaking of keeping money, Travis and Jason Kelce are seeking $100 million for the New Heights podcast deal. So Travis and Jason Kelce are looking to work out a deal around $100 million for their popular podcast, and are in talks with the podcast network, according to the Wall Street Journal.
Can we get $4 million, just $1 million for each of us? Can we request that? Can we go out to somebody, Steve, and be like, hey, we just need $1 million?
Yeah, be my guest.
All right.
Put together the proposal.
Yeah, be my guest. But this is kind of changing the game of things when you think about just how they've gone about their business venture with this podcast and utilizing their NFL star to generate popularity in their podcast.
You think this is the end of Travis if they get this $100 million?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. And Travis has friend of the show, Travis Kelce. He has made it to where he only speaks. You're not going to hear from him during the week. Like when normal players talk during the week, he won't speak. You'll only hear from him throughout any news that he wants to break. It's on his podcast.
He's keeping his content there.
And it makes a lot of journalists and media members are upset behind that. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, it makes perfect sense. What would you do?
Yeah.
If people wanted to hear what you have to say?
Yeah. I'm gonna monetize it. Yeah. I don't want you to get it.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's smart. So you don't think this is going to be his last year? You get $100 million. It's clearly more than what he made throughout his NFL career, right?
No, he made $100 million throughout his first two contracts. Yeah, he made $100 million. Or at least that's what was reported.
Friend of the show, right?
Friend of the show, Travis Kelce.
Hey, Trav, just a little bit. America.
All right, Pay, we appreciate you coming on the show today. Good luck in your baseball games against New Zealand tomorrow and on Monday.
I will try to hit a bomb for y'all.
Appreciate it. What do you guys have going on for the rest of the day?
I'm going to the Blue Springs Beach.
Blue Springs Beach.
They got a beach in Blue Springs?
Listen, my friend invited me. They went camping. They got the kids. I was like, sure, I'll go lay out on this man-made beach, you know. But yeah, I'm just chilling.
What about you?
I'm heading to the office. I've been getting emails all day.
Oh, okay. Have fun.
Yeah, thanks.
We appreciate everyone who joined in on today's show. Remember, you can hear a rewind of today's show on 100.1 FM on Mondays. Until next week, we are out of here.
The views and opinions expressed in the W Radio Show by the host, co-host, guests, and call-in listeners are solely the opinions and responsibility of the original source who expressed them. They do not represent the opinions of the W Show, 100.1 FM, One Kansas City Radio, Sideline Sports Talk, Team Wall Street Foundation, or affiliate.